But initially, yes, there was also the second challenge I had. They thought that anybody who came from the Modi government was anti-intellectual, because that was the impression that was created, that we do more physical fights than intellectual fights. I thought that this what to say fake narrative has to be removed, that we are also as intellectual as the other side, if not better. And so that was one of the reasons why I started writing, because I thought it is the narrative part. And I don't think university vice chancellors should be politicians. We are academics, we are intellectuals, so narrative power is more important, because that is what I believe sustains political power. So that's one of the reasons I started reacting, because whenever I reacted to anything here, I thought the best is to write something and convince. And let me also thank JNU, my faculty here, and all of them. A polarized university, within 3 months, we got back to business. And let me tell the Chancellor, sir, the science schools, for the first time in the history of JNU, have got the National Research Foundation, Prime Minister's fund set up. We are the top 7 universities. JNU fought IIT Delhi, the DU, Delhi University, DHU, many IITs, and we were chosen for the northern region. Only 2 universities, Central University Hyderabad and JNU, are the 2 hubs. This is for science, because we are till now known only as a social science university. Whereas our science faculty is doing, and Professor Supriya Chakravarti is there, we made a brilliant presentation. And we are hand-holding 2-tier and 3-tier universities to do collaborative research. Our proposal was thought to be one of the best. So I think JNU has gone a long way, and even Prof. Samita Mattu, we have convinced our former alumnus Jai Shankar to fund JNU again for projects, and he agreed finally that we don't have a baggage. So let me also tell you that perception change has been huge. When I took over, the public perception in NIRF was about 30%. Today it is 75% positive. So, and even the PM transferred about 100 institutes from IGNU to JNU to affiliate, saying that JNU is a very nationalistic. So this is very important, and let me tell you, we have wonderful faculty. I've also increased the diversity, and so we have got out of the, IIT syndrome, that is, we are not elitist, and we have marginalized sector, and we have filled up most of the reserved positions with brilliant faculty from all over the country. And I've also increased women. People say that if one woman comes, we have a queen bee syndrome. Let me say, when I came in, we had just about 9%. Today we have 28%. And I've also made women to put them into leadership positions. The first dean of students, first CVO, Shankari is there. A lot of women in leadership positions, in deans, also in chairpersons. So they're doing as well as I'm doing it. So I would say the second challenge was how to remove this anti-intellectual. That was one of the reasons that I decided to write. And here I must thank my father, to whom I've dedicated this book. My father was in the Indian, civil services, and he used to write a column in the Hindu after he retired, between you and me. And it is he who taught me to write, or made me write, and also my convent school in Tamil Nadu. I think my cursive writing and thinking, he said, don't just talk recklessly. I'm a very talkative person. When I was young, I talked a lot of rubbish. So my father said, please talk organizedly, put me into debates and discussions, and said, write, because writing is more important. And I remember I used to write letters to him. He used to correct with a red pen and send it back. I used to feel so insulted, because I thought, when you're young, you're very arrogant. You think you know everything, and that's one reason. Somebody asked me, where do I find the time? I think out of JNU, I switch off my phone the minute I go home. Saturday and Sundays for reading. It keeps me very sensible and my head up. I don't get carried away by any of the things. So I think reading, writing, and thinking out of the box is very important. And lastly, I would say that JNU today is more inclusive. We have brought in multiple narratives. We have made it very clear no one hegemonic narrative would exist. And let me tell you, and JNU has accepted it very willingly. Let me tell you, it's only after I came that the photograph of the Prime Minister and the President came into the halls of JNU. And even the 100-feet flag. And let me tell you, we got it from the AAP government, free of cost. So I'm very good at begging, and that for JNU. And also my other thing was to increase the corpus of JNU. We have a very low corpus, which is only 50 crores, and we have a fee structure of 10 and 20 rupees still. And so I thought fees cannot be touched, it's very sensitive. So we decided to get from different state governments. And let me tell you that the state government of Tamil Nadu was the first to give me 10 crores. So I have proved that JNU doesn't belong to any particular narrative, but every Indian has as much a right over this national institution. So this book basically is whatever I thought I could write, and I'm usually quite unconventional. Even let me say, my arch critics tell me it's very difficult to stereotype me. They say I surprise them. And so I think that is because of Jawaharlal Nehru University. So this university, when I came in, was left of the center, and I think they never hurt me in any way. We were all free thinkers, if anything. And so I think this is just a tribute to whatever I thought should be written. And I want to encourage all my faculty also to write, because I think academics should write, read, think, and be critical. I think it's not our job to crawl when you're asked to bend. It's none of us. So I basically believe there's a lot of self-respect, self-dignity. And if we maintain it, let me tell you, sir, the government as well as other stakeholders do appreciate this. And I also would say that if you're courageous enough to write and defend, many people appreciate it. And I think JNU faculty do write well, but I think we need to write even for the popular. It's not enough just to write in research papers, which very few read or nobody reads. So this public writing. I thank you all. I'm greatly humbled today. Thank you, and I thank all of you for coming here today and encouraging me. Maybe I'll come out with another volume. Say all the royalty we are getting from Routledge and everything is will go to the corpus of Jawaharlal Nehru. This is my university, my alma mater. I never saw my mother, so I treat this as my mother. Okay. So I think that is the mother. Thank you once again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for those very inspirational and moving comments.